Always news, always network, always power. CCNTV. Good afternoon and welcome to the Rundown. I am your host, Captivating Christian, and here are some of your top stories for today, the 22nd of September of 2022. President Joe Biden signed a bill eliminating the civil statute of limitation for child sex abuse victims. And the Capitol Hill police officer Eugene Goodman offered new January 6 details at trial of QAnon believers. The officer testified that he was bear sprayed and hit with tear gas before his viral encounter with Capitol rioters outside of the Senate chambers. And lastly, Tiffany Haddish. I've lost all my jobs over the molestation suit. Let's get to the news. President Joe Biden on Friday signed a bill that would eliminate the statute of limitations for people who were sexually abused as minors to file civil claims. The elimination limits to Justice for Children's Sex Victims Act, which passed by the House by a voice vote on Tuesday after passing in the Senate by unanimous consent in March. The bill eliminates time constraints for survivors to file civil claims related to sex abuse crimes against minors, including false labor, sex trafficking, sexual abuse, sexual exploitation of children, and previously, minors who survived such abuse were able to file federal claims until they reached the age of 28 or until a decade after the violation or the injury was discovered. No federal statute of limitation was in place for criminal claims regarding children sex abuse. The bill was initially introduced by Senator Dick Durbin, Democrat of Illinois, and Marsha Blackburn, the Republican out of Tennessee, and co-sponsored by Senator Dianne Feinstein, Democrat of California, and John Cornyn, a Republican out of Texas. U.S. police officer Eugene Goodman is credited with protecting members of Congress during the attack on the U.S. Capitol on January 6 of 2021 by diverting rioters from the floor of the Senate, testified on Wednesday at the trial of one of the men who led the mob he faced down. Goodman testified at the trial of Doug Jennings, an Iowa man in a QAnon shirt who is one of the first 10 people who went into the Capitol through a broken window on January 6, according to the video and the Justice Department. Jennings is charged with numerous offenses, including felony charges of civil disorder, obstruction of an official proceedings, and assaulting and resisting or impeding officers. After the attack, Goodman, an Army veteran, escorted Vice President Kamala Harris during the inauguration and was honored by Congress for his actions on January 6 by steering the mob away from the Senate chambers as members were still evacuating. Goodman told jurors that he had been with the Capitol Police for 15 years and that he previously was deployed to Iraq with the Army. Goodman describes being jabbed by a man with a Confederate flag. He also said that he had his hand on his gun when he encountered the rioters at the bottom of the stairs, which he said he rarely does. Jennings has been in pretrial custody since last year. He had been released in a high-intensity pretrial release program, but the judge ordered him detained again last year after he was discovered alone in his garage. using an iPhone to stream MyPillow's founders Mike Lindell's cyber centennium of 2020's presidential election in violation of his condition of release. Comedian/actress Tiffany Haddish says she's without a single job after being accused of molestation, even though the lawsuit which alleges the molestation has been dismissed. The actress/comedian was seen at LAX on Wednesday and asked to talk about the Jane Doe dropping her claim against her and fellow comedian Ari Spears about the alleged molestation that roped her and her brother into inappropriate sexual skits as children. She was asked how she felt that the case has been dismissed. Tiffany Haddish responded that she was relieved, that her main concern was the actual accusers, herself, as well as her brother. Tiffany is clearly creating a distance, saying that she doesn't speak to Ari Spears and doesn't affiliate with him anymore. Once again, thank you for watching CCN Midday News. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also hit that notification button so you will never miss another news update. Have a great day. Peace.